Well, it does remain unclear whether any type of stimulus will be passed ahead of Election Day. On Tuesday, again, President Trump said he had instructed his team to end negotiations with Democrats, but then today he did show support for a slimmer package. For more, I want to bring in David Sussman, CEO of Valcor Worldwide. Hi, David. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Hi, Greta. Thanks for having me.
Let's start out with this latest back and forth on stimulus. If a bill is passed, what do you think should be the priorities for that legislation?
Well, first of all, the bill will not be passed as long as President Trump has his way, because what we're looking at right now is essentially a leftist goodie bag. Now, the media are not reporting this. President Trump has spoken about this, but for the two sides to come together, we have to make an understanding that what Nancy Pelosi is asking for is essentially nationwide ballot harvesting, mass prison release, including violent criminals. She wants cashless bail, voter ID bans. Basically, it's a goodie bag for the extreme leftists, as well as a bailout for the blue states that have pension crises. What does that have to do with COVID? So first of all, President Trump needs to communicate this to the American people, because right now the media are preventing that message from getting through. To answer your question directly, small businesses. They are the ones that have taken the brunt of the COVID lockdowns. This is what we do here. We work with small business owners, and they are dying on the vine. Approximately 1/3 of the 30 million small businesses are in serious trouble right now because of the lockdowns in their local areas. We need to address this immediately.
Now, the Fed chair did say on Tuesday that we can't really overdo it with stimulus, and it would be better to do extra than not to do enough. Do you think the U.S. economy can fully recover quickly without more stimulus?
Well, it's having an impact, and we're not talking about this right now. The only thing the media is speaking about right now is the election and COVID. But there are some serious problems happening. Job growth is stalling. Layoffs are mounting. And, when there's no help that is coming, it's going to, when we talk about increasing the debt, we just passed $27 trillion. Now, water always finds its own level. And so you are going to have inflation. We're starting to see that now percolate right now. And small businesses, listen, we've got to open up the economy. 99.95% of people either never contract or if they do, they survive COVID. We have to be aware of the fact that this is really hurting small business owners. I don't think stimulus, maybe it's a short-term shot in the arm, but we're only kicking the pain can down the road, especially if we go well past the election into 2021 with lockdowns like we're seeing right now in New York and other areas.
Finally, we do have the vice presidential debate tonight. We didn't get to hear a lot of policy discussions last week. It was just a big fight. Do you think we'll hear more solid policy tonight from Pence and Harrison? What are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to a distinction, because I believe that this is a binary choice election. Whatever your politics are, the direction of this country is going to go one of two significantly and profound different ways on November the 4th or whenever the results eventually come in. You've got this administration that believes in less regulation, lower taxes, and guess what? When you lower taxes, the receipts to the Treasury go up, Elizabeth Warren. It isn't for the rich. Everybody does better when taxes go down. Or you're talking about increasing regulations. You're talking about increasing taxes. And that historically has always been a bad formula for small businesses and individuals. Which of those two directions are we going to be going in? And I hope tonight we see that being discussed.
All right, David Sussman, the CEO of Valcor Worldwide. Thanks so much for coming on this show today.
Thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.